Good morning. Weehaw. Had to take a little swig of the water. Freshen up the throat there. What up, Predator? Tech T. Room beats in the house. So, got some key levels marked out here. Looks like, just looking at what happened overnight here, looks like we did have the draw on liquidity correct. We had it as the data high there. We actually have another data high above here. I think that's probably where we're going next. But maybe not until after we sweep that London low. So I actually will be looking for a long off the London low. I'm not going to place an order there, but I'm going to look for a spike, clear it out, and then on the recovery, I'm going to take a long on one of my accounts there. It's going to be one of the trades we look for today. If we, in fact, sweep this low, then on the way back up, you could take another little short here off the previous day close just for a retracement before heading higher. So a couple of ideas there going into open. Jonathan, what up? Yannick's in the house. Robert, good morning. So we did a little degeneracy overnight. You guys saw in the Asia session, we did pass 2 evals. But I did press the button on a couple of other ones. This is the one that I was actually up, I think 300, or I was up on this one. I was only like $60 from passing. Got it back to plus 366 after going red on it. And then, yeah, the full port got me. And this one's the one you guys saw it close right before I got off the stream. We did pass 2. So 2 for 4 in the overnights on the evals there. It's fine. We probably should have passed 3 of those. Maybe even all 4, but the full port got us. Sometimes the full port helps, sometimes it does not. You're at 3,600 on Bulenox 50K. I requested 1. When will I get paid? And can I stop trading until I get paid? Yeah, you can stop trading room. They process on Friday, so it depends on when you requested. So if you requested, let's say, last night, you're not going to get paid until next Wednesday. They won't process it until Friday. But if you requested, let's say Friday, you should get paid Wednesday. Yeah, you requested last night. I would have waited until Friday if I were you, but it's too late now. You've already requested. So yeah, now you have to wait. They won't even process it until Friday, and you won't get paid until next Wednesday. So. No, you don't need to trade it. I mean, if you might want to flip a micro maybe on Monday or whatever, because Friday's when they process room. Friday's when they process. So, passed a core account last night. Let's go, Jonathan. Nice job. What up, Eric? Good morning. But yeah, that's why, because Friday's when they process. But yeah, no big deal. I mean, you'll just have to wait. That's all it is. Just a waiting game. Good morning, Treff. Music in the house. How you doing? So, we will obviously be taking the 15-second trade. Just in case, room, you're supposed to take a trade once a week on the Bulenox accounts. I mean, I've never seen it be an issue, but just in case, Monday, 7 days, I would just flip a micro just to be sure. Just to be sure, you're supposed to trade the Bulenox every 7 days. So. Yannick, why does the NQ depress you? I don't know. It seems exciting. It seems like an exciting indice. I don't know. Just checking the news here. Let's see what we got. We have 945 global composite or services PMI. And then 10 a.m. ISM non-manufacturing prices. So 945 and 10 a.m. news today, something to be aware of. Since 2 months, your entry bad, lots of drawdown. Yeah, you just got to keep going. Francis, good morning. ATR is looking at 15 points. Yeah, decent volatility so far this morning, huh? Overnight as well. Basically at the open from yesterday. What was the range overnight? Doesn't look huge, but let's see. 92 points, yeah. So not a huge overnight range, but I do think it's an overnight range that made sense. We swept a data high. We sold back down to the opening low. We swept it just outside of London. And then you could have looked for a long out of that. That's basically how I would have traded it. I don't see that I would have actually gotten an entry, though, because of all the choppiness. Yeah, not even an entry on the short side. After taking the data high for me anyway. We'll see what's up. Can you trade while I wait for payout? It's not recommended room, but you can. What up, mother truckers, Timbo? You short and you draw down 251 micro. It's not too bad. Maybe I can't. Oh, I guess because I'm not on. Let me switch the connection. Let's go to TPT. Yeah, nice little pump here. You actually have a long setup here on gold. Doesn't look very bad. Just triggered too. So this is your first TP here. I'm not a huge fan of this because of all this consolidation, but that'll be kind of your first TP here at 427.9. You may have a little time. This is not the cleanest, but it's not recommended because you might blow the account room or go dip below. That's why. It's not recommended by me. Pine Tree, what up? Let's get it. Let's do it. Stone in the house. What happens if you dip below? Then you got to get back above room before they review the account. That's why I said I don't really recommend trading it. I would just let it sit there. Flip one micro if you need to for $1 or $2 on Monday. Don't just jump in a trade and take a loss if you're exactly at 3,600. You want to stay above 3,600. So, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. What up, Ishmi? No trade when Crest is going through. Exactly. You don't want to blow it. You don't want to have anything happen. Wait for the payout to be approved, processed, and all the good stuff, and then you can trade it. So congratulations on the payout, though. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm hoping to get one here myself here in the next 7 to 10 days. That's what we're hoping for. Whether or not it happens, I don't know. So I've just seen it 100 times. People are like, oh, I traded the account. I blew it. Payout denied. You know, just don't want to do that. On Hill in the house. Good morning. So we got about 6 minutes here until open. I will be taking the 15-second trade. I'll pull it down so you guys can see it. I'm not doing the 30-second trade today at all. So no worries on that. Only taking the 15-second trade. And we just go from there. We'll just kind of go from there. Oh, let me open my Discord. So I know I have one thing that's not pulled up. Let's open the Discord. We're a doji on the daily chart. Yeah, it makes sense. I still think we got more upside to go, although we could crash down from here, to be honest. But I still think we kind of run that 450s area. But we could move down from here. We'll see. Think we're going down today? We'll see, Jonathan. I don't know. I mean, we still got that data high up there. Did it on TradingView, so I'm trying to figure out the platform. I used FX Replay, which looks like TradingView, but yeah, it's the same thing in the back testing. Basically, all you're doing is just taking the 15-second candle, the first one at open. So, like, as soon as 9 o'clock comes, the first 15-second candle at open, and all I do is I take my mouse and I plant one order above for a buy, and then I plant one order below for a sell. That's it. One above, one below. Whichever one gets tagged in first is the one I take, and the other one gets canceled. Simple. Big size, somewhere between 4 and 15 minis. I'm only going 4 minis on my funded accounts, just for 4 points. Looking for $320. That's it. So, lower pivot way down there. It's an OTO. Yeah. You can OCO the orders, or just manually take one off. As soon as one's tagged in, you can take it off. It's up to you how you want to do it. I just do it manually. Works fine for me. I just kind of hover my mouse right there on the other order. Whichever one it gets closest to, I hover to one or the other. And then I just take it off. That's all. Got like a 78% win rate music, so it's a really good win rate, and it's running right at that. The last 11 days, it is 9 out of 11. So 9 out of 11 the last 11 days. Running right where you would expect it to run. So it's good. As long as it's doing what you expect, I mean, it's nothing more to, nothing more you can ask for, right? Forward test doing just as well as the back test, getting the same results. So got about 2 minutes until open here. Hit that like button if you guys have not already. Subscribe if you're new here. We're still struggling to get to 7,500. We've been stuck in the 90s for at least 3-4 days now. Morning, Jan. At least 3 or 4 days. Coffee time. Let's go, Rob. My lean at open is the sweep of the London low. That is my complete lean. No, you can take out $1,000 room. If you're at 3,600, you can take out 1,000. 1,000. Leave yourself 2,600 in drawdowns. Pretty good deal. I do want to take the sweep. I might miss this London low trade. Kind of a turtle soup of this area. We might miss it. I'm going to bring this down here. I got about a minute here until open. Let's see kind of what we get. VPS to trade. Props keep denying my payout as I'm traveling. That's weird, Moses. Let them know ahead of time that you're using a VPN. That's what I would do. Message them and say, hey, I'm using this. I'm traveling. This is where I'm traveling to. I'll be using a VPS or VPN. Let them know ahead of time. It's probably what you need to do. Oh, I'm on micros. That's not the right. Ooh, good thing I noticed that. Holy cow, that would have been bad. I'm going to get this set up right quick. All right, and then 4. Not 47. Man, that would have been bad. That would not have copied. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Am I on the 15-second? I can't see what I'm doing here, guys. Oh, shit. Where's the damn... Guys, I can't... I don't know. I can't see what I'm doing there. I can't... What is going... Where is my... That is so weird. You guys see that? I can't put the order on. God dang it. I didn't wait for the recovery of that yet. Should have waited a little bit longer on this one, but I think it'll still be okay. I'm annoyed there. All right. Well, no trade today for me on the 15-second. I don't know what happened there. I could not put an order on. I don't know. I could not put an order on there. It wouldn't let me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it literally would not let me put an order on. I don't know. Oh, well. It's fine, I guess. I do think it might have lost anyway. Did it lose anyway? Let me see. Yeah, it actually lost anyway. Yeah, I think I avoided a loss. It did take it right here. It only went 1.5 points above, so. All right, well, that's okay. We avoided a loss. Downside looks like it would have won, but the upside not so much. I don't have an offset. Just a point, just a quarter of a point. Yeah, something like that, Jonathan. Oh, that's annoying. I could have used that level again for another entry. I didn't do it. I mean, we do have this here, which is going to be decent looking. If we get good momentum through there. Maybe I take that on. All right, let me fix this copier. What is it? 08? All right. Maybe I'll take that on the funded accounts. Yeah, we do have a lot of news today. Plus 350, let's go tech. God dang it. Did I accidentally move that? I think I did. Not really going to matter at this point, though. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking there, Stone, as well. I was looking for a kind of a turtle soup in that low. We do have news coming up here in 10 minutes or so. I've never had Tradeovate had that happen before, where it just completely flakes on me there. Did not allow me to put an order on. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I guess at the end of the day, it kind of saved me a loss. So I guess can't be too upset about it. Yeah, we got the news today. Decent news, 9:45 and 10. Really, I mean, we look to the left. We got some wicks down here. You don't really have anything that's like what I would say is too obvious down below. So I'll put in a higher low here or what? What up, Caleb? It's the new AI trade of 8. Oh. Oh, you got the win on that? Good job. I love music. I did not get the win. It would have been a loss for me, but you know, okay, what turtle soup is, but that's the unprotected low. Yeah, turtle soup just means sweep of a level and then rip out of there. Good morning, TJB. TJP. What did I say? 1,500 is a great start. 8 weeks to the day. You know my thought process. Oh wait, I need to get, hold on one second. I gotta get logged back into that trade of 8. So I gotta take that other trade on trade of 8. Let me make sure. We have a potential inside bar already. Let me get this thing pulled up and make sure that it's to where I can take the trade. Definitely don't want 5 minis. 80. There we go. All right, now it's working fine. Actually, that's the wrong account. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Well, I personally, TJP would have got stopped out because it broke to the upside first. It just depends on your offset. Some people do a 2 or 3 point offset. If you did an offset, it probably worked for you. If you didn't do an offset, like me, then it probably didn't work all that well. Today anyway. 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Trying to watch a lot of stuff here. Watch the 5-minute. And I'm probably going to take this long here if we close above. If it's not invalid. All right, I'm long here. No real break even since I'm only looking for 10 points. All right, all out there. That was an A+ setup, by the way. Took that on the evals and the fundeds that normally take the opening range trade. So even though we didn't get the opening range trade, we did get the get that trade right there on the evals. A little negative slippage. I mean, I'm not quite sure how that happens, but 180, 175 instead of 200. 186, 196. So this is the only one that got the full profit. But yeah, nice A+ setup right there. Could not resist not taking that one. Good momentum on this candle. Sweep of the London low. All the things. The only thing you don't love about it is you're trading straight into the VWAP. But trust the trade, right? Trust the trade. So it's passed already over the buffer. Oh, let's go. You wanted a retest there and didn't take you in. Yeah. Well, you got a little retest here, right there. You closed here, little retest right into the 341. And then you got low resistance above here. I don't know. I think we're bullish. I think this is an A setup. Not really delivering from anything. Well, technically, actually, we are. We are delivering from a gap over here, so that makes that A+. So, sweep of liquidity. You know, maybe we're a little bit high in the leg on the daily, but other than that, not bad. So, oh, I didn't tag you in. But I just took 10 points. I'm not looking for swinging for the fences there. Just took my 10 points. Oh, actually, that took the trade on the Apex account too, didn't it? No, it didn't. I did not have the Apex account copying. Okay, that's all right. Got news here in about 4 minutes. My Funded Futures KYC was done in like 2 minutes. Why is it 14 hours later and your funded next KYC still is not done? Yeah, I don't know. I tried to get one from Funded Next and I haven't heard from them yet. 30-minute wick is support. Almost an inside bar there too. Almost. But didn't quite form on the 5-minute. Hanging here off that previous day close, you could maybe long off this area, to be honest. It's too late. I didn't press the button. Closed above previous day close there, kind of thinking that it might hold that area of support. Got the VWAP, got all the things. This is normally an area where I probably would have taken a trade. Like I said, I mentioned earlier potentially a short there. That was a full winner for me with the retest being punished for being too precise. Yeah, that happens, right, Jan? I do the same thing. Sometimes I'm like looking for exact entry, and it doesn't happen. Costing you a day, yeah, it's rough when that happens. I might stab along here still. I want to push back above the 50 here. I may get long. Very close to the news, but I'm going to try it there. A little retest. Just looking for 10 points. I'm going to go stop to break even at 55. So right there. Stop to break even. Looking for 10 points here. Quick. Before the news. Let's go. On to the next. I am trading these accounts one at a time, guys, if you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed, Black Beauty in the house. Spreading out my risk. I mean, I know a lot of you have mentioned that to me long ago, and I just haven't done it. But we're doing it that way now. Spreading out the risk, taking one trade at a time on each account. Really only copy trading the opening trade. Other than that, just taking one trade at a time. So 2 of the My Funded Futures accounts locked down for the day. We still do have our trade day accounts that we need to trade as well. We'll find a spot for them at some point. FSP would be proud. Well, here's the thing. Like, can I get bigger payouts copy trading? Bigger payouts. Yes. Can I blow up more accounts copy trading? Yes. Can I get smaller and maybe more payouts individualizing each account? Yes. So I can show more payouts trading them individually, you know, but they're not going to be large payouts. They will add up, though, over time. Yeah, Trev, we got news here in about 30 seconds. I don't know that the 945 does a lot, but I do expect the 10 maybe move the market a little bit here. So just be patient, wait and see. Hanging out right here at the previous day close and the open. I mean, they're smashed right there together. So 5 seconds. Protect yourself. Cover your ball sack if you're in a position. Cover your boo sack. All right, there we go. A little push higher. A little push higher. 15-minute range set here, trying to break out of it. Thinking about taking a little breakout trade here, but could just get wrecked on it. Well, there we go. ES pushing above the high here now. Again, we got a data high sitting up there at 458. I think that probably is going to be the draw. Only goes up, never forget. Never forget. I wanted to take the 15-minute breakout. I just didn't have the, I don't know, just didn't pull the trigger. I thought it looked good today. Off the previous day close and the open. I thought that might be a decent area. You could maybe take a retest off 63. So ES make a new high there. Or since open. $9:45 news. Still got news at 10. Doom, doom, doom. Camille, we do what we can. We do what we can. You can take this data high off here. It's really irrelevant at this point. So that 1 minute, you would have got stopped out on this if you were targeting the high. Unless you didn't move your stop to break even. I would have 100% moved it. Building structure, yeah. Overnight high sitting up here at the 405 level. So it's kind of the overnight high there. Swept the low. Now looking to sweep the high here. I might take a trade into it if we break. I don't know. Get a little pullback into 90 here. Could maybe take a stab at it. Pull back into the 390s. We might stab here. Let's see. All right, I'm going to stab here. Got in kind of late. Got the pullback I wanted, but see if we get the run into the 400 here. Get through the 400, we should pop there. It's kind of a chase. Well, it is a chase. No two ways about it. Get one more opportunity on this account here. We'll see what happens. What up, so boy? Black Phoenix in the house. We chased it. So down 200 on this account. Let me double check that and make sure I am on the right account. Yep. So we can take one more trade on this account. New 5-minute candle here. Got the news in 10 minutes as well. Maybe rebalance the 70 area. See if we get a reaction out of this level. Yes, at the VWAP here. 1, 2, and 3 minute gap there. Oh yeah, I see it. You made an oopsie this morning. I took a silly trade. Yeah, I just did that kind of too, but it's okay. We all do that from time to time, right? Huge bearish gap. Retesting the 15-minute opening range there. News in 9 minutes. So we'll just wait here and see. I look for another opportunity to jump in here. You'll get it back, slow boy. Just kind of get it, grind it. You'll get it back. Possible inside bar here. 3 minutes left. Yeah, I did, Jan. I mean, I don't hate the 15-minute opening range. I've just never, it's not anything I've ever back tested. I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't know a whole lot about it. 894 is a gap fill? Really? Two and a half minutes left on this candle, on the 5 minute. We do have news coming up here at 10, so looking at the orb with targets, Lux Algo, it's really good. Yeah, I haven't back tested. I probably will at some point. It's on my list to back test. Obviously, I think if you, it could be good if you set rules. You know, it'd be good. Thinking about going ahead and stabbing. I'm going to try it. Seeing if this thing would hold here. This just on an eval here. $404.50. $404.50. I may move my stop to break even. I might even consider taking profit up here at like 10 points, 12 points. Let's see here. I'm going to take the 10 points right there. Get that account back to break even. I think that's a smart play. We got news coming up. Good morning, Coach Fred. Took that pullback long for once. Banger. Let's go. You like the 5-year orb? The weight is a pain, though. What up, Ben? How you doing? Inside bar? Oh, shit. Almost missed it. Thank you so much. Why is it not? 92 to 12.75. Stop down here. $62.25 to $42.25. All right. An inside bar is formed here. And I don't love it, to be honest with you. I don't love the downside. I really prefer the upside. But not really in love with the downside here, but so I'm bracketed above and below here. Not a huge fan of the downside, but we're going to take it. And we'll let it do what it do. 30-point stop. I'm taking it, Pine Tree. Yes, bounced off that 61 level. I like the upside better, but